Think of Xenocell as a sandbox game meets MMO meets Battlezone. Hi, my name is Conrad Kish. I'm the lead developer of a science fiction game called Xenocell. I am also a co-founder of BidGap, the studio behind the game. We are working with a small team of professionals over the internet to create the game that we want to play. It plays on a faraway planet, and the player is a survivor of a failed terraforming mission. Each player gets an entirely different play experience. There are no starting zones in Xenocell. You start from where your life pod crashes into the ground. All structures, weapons, vehicles, and equipment can be broken down into and created from core materials. Your initial goal is to explore and find a place where you can build your home. Then you gather resources and start building other things, like a faster vehicle, or you can create better equipment. You could create an entire city if you like. Players can optionally form clans. Clans have the advantage of being able to claim a given zone for themselves, but usually not without waging war on another clan or the zone's natural boss creature. All of these neighboring zones are connected by warp gates, arrival and departure gates at 2 remote locations within the zone. Whoever controls the zone also controls the gates to it, so clans win zones and then build mining structures to gather resources. When filled up, these buildings cause the zone to automatically open in order to be emptied. At this time, even enemies can enter the zone, so this is when fights usually happen. There's a wide array of objects that players can build. Decorations, buildings, turrets, alarms, even NPCs. Everything you build is persistent. It stays there, but also destructible. So you need to protect your buildings, and there are some great ways to do that. You can, of course, build strong walls around them, but you can also add mercenaries, which are in fact NPC units that protect your belongings when you are offline. You could also place stationary turrets, both indoors and outdoors. Or you could build a secret alarm system that will post a tweet or send you an email. There are over 4,000 zones, and every zone is unique. The game is very close to completion. We still have a number of bugs to fix and some features to test. Still, we plan to launch this year. Launching a massively multiplayer game is very expensive. Although we created our backend to save money where possible, we still need to be able to provide a stable and fast gaming experience. During this over 4 years of working on the game, our funds have been depleted. To tell the truth, we thought that it would only take about 2 years, and it took more than 4. Since I'm the only programmer right now, I need some help with fixing bugs and working on new features. Finally, soon after launch, the game needs to be able to support itself. This only depends on a single variable, the number of players. We plan to advertise, get in touch with game magazines, find interested publishers and integrate their code. Okay, so what happens if we do not reach our goal with this campaign? Well, we're not giving up easily. It could take years for us to be able to save the money required to pull this off. If you help us now, then it could only take as much as a few weeks. If you have any questions, please let me know. Use these channels, and I will be very happy to answer. Please support this game. If you cannot afford to spend any money, you could still tell others about it and the campaign. Just by waiting to play this game, you are giving us something that we value the most, your time and your will to share it with us. So if you want to help us even more, be sure to tell your friends about Xenocell. Thank you.